Hi everyone, welcome to Insights with Lily Zhang. Nice to see you again. Today I'm going to show you about Heidelberg and the Heidelberg Castle. So you'll see my videos and also how I think about Heidelberg. Yeah, it's a beautiful city, and on the riverbank of Lake River in Germany, southern Germany. It's a fairy tale little town and a fairy tale castle, but on the surface it makes me feel like I'm in a fairy tale world. But reading through the history, the story behind Heidelberg and Heidelberg Castle, we know it's been through very turbulent times of war, natural disasters, and it's been through. It's a little history of Germany. How it's sometimes sad, sometimes there's been through so many wars and fires. So Heidelberg Castle basically is just a ruin. Heidelberg Castle has been stricken by lightning twice and been through many wars and fires. So it's been demolished in 18th century, and now it's been recovered partially. But there are so many sad, turbulence histories behind this. I can't describe it by my own word. I think best way is I'm going to read Victor Hugo's some writing, and also Mark Twain's writings, some literature about it. I think it's a journey of travel and European literature. So I hope you enjoy that. It's just a good way to understand German history and the stories behind it. Of course, I want to show you the scenery of Heidelberg and Heidelberg Castle. I just love it. It's such a beautiful little town. That's the Heidelberg Castle. Now I'm going to quote Victor Hugo's writing about the history, the bloody history of Heidelberg Castle. But let me talk of its castle. Quoted Victor Hugo. This is absolutely essential, and I should actually have begun with it. What times it has been through. 500 years long, it has been victim to everything that has shaken Europe, and now it has collapsed under its own weight. That is because this Heidelberg Castle, the residence of the Counts Palatine, who were answerable only to kings, emperors, and popes, and was of too much significance to bend their whims, but couldn't raise a head without coming into conflict with them, and that is because, in my opinion, that Heidelberg Castle has always taken up some position of opposition towards the powerful. Circa 1300, the time of its founding, it starts with the thieves' analogy. In Count Rudolph and Emperor Ludwig, these degenerated brothers, it has its Eteocles and its Polyneices, warring sons of Oedipus. Then the prince-elector begins to grow in power. In 1400, the Palatine Ruprecht II, supported by 3 Rhenish prince-electors, deposes Emperor Wenceslaus and usurps his position. 120 years later, in 1519, Count Palatine Frederick II was to create the young King Charles I of Spain Emperor Charles V. In 1619, Frederick V, then a young man, took the crown of the kings of Bohemia against the will of the emperor, and in 1687, Philip William, Count Palatine, by then an old man, assumes the title of Prince-Elector against the will of the King of France. This was to cause Heidelberg battles and never-ending tribulations, the 30 Years' War, Gustav Adolf Rummelsbracht, and finally the War of Grand Alliance, the Turinese Mission. All of these terrible events have blighted the castle. 3 emperors, Louis the Bavarian, Adolf of Nassau, and Leopold of Austria, have laid siege to it. Pio II condemned it. Louis XVI wreaked havoc on it. That is Victor Hugo's description of the history of Heidelberg Castle. And after many wars and disasters and 2 strikes by lightning and fires, Heidelberg Castle became a ruin. But it has its own beauty, natural beauty, and a beauty of character. Mark Twain described very well in his writing. Now I'm going to just quote Mark Twain's writing. A ruin must be rightly situated to be effective. This one could not have been better placed. It stands upon a commanding elevation. It is buried in green woods. There's no level ground about it, but, on the contrary, there are wooded terraces upon terraces, and one looks down through shining leaves into profound chasms and abysses where twilight reigns and the sun cannot intrude. Nature knows how to garnish a ruin to get the best effect. One of these old towers is split down the middle, and one half has tumbled aside. It tumbled in such a way as to establish itself in a picturesque attitude. Then all it lacked was a fitting drapery, and nature has furnished that. She has robed the rugged mass in flowers, the verdure, and made it a charm to the eye. The standing half exposes its arched and cavernous rooms to you like open toothless mouths. There, too, the vines and flowers have done their work of grace. The rear portion of the tower has not been neglected either, but is clothed with a clinging garment of polished ivy which hides the wounds and stains of time. Even the top is not left bare, but is crowned with a flourishing group of trees and shrubs. Misfortune has done for this old tower what it has done for the human character sometimes. He improved it. Mark Twain. Okay, I hope you enjoy Heidelberg and the Heidelberg Castle. The lockdown of Germany started losing up, so I can travel around Germany, but hopefully European other countries can open up again, so I can do the thing I enjoy the most, travel around Europe. I hope I can do that very soon. And yeah, this is part of my program. I travel around Europe and enjoy the food, the culture, the history, the philosophy of that. I hope I can do more on my program about this. Yeah. This time I'm not going to talk about too much about the politics and the coronavirus. I've been talking too much about that. I was going to talk about North Korea because Kim Jong-un, I think he probably dead or dying, and that's something the world is carefully monitoring at the moment. And also China, America, they all start a military preparation for his death, and also the whole world is waiting for the successor of Kim Jong-un. Yeah, that's yeah, I just this time I just want to forget about all those rubbish dictatorships. North Korea is a country they should long gone. It's this country, their people constantly starved, but they have, because of its chemical weapons, it's got 2,500 tons, 2.5 tons of chemical weapons and 7 or 8 nuclear warheads. That's how North Korean have a position in the world, because of those nuclear warheads. Yeah, so this time I'm going to temporarily just mention a little bit about that, because that's draw all the attention in Northeast Asia and could draw a lot of attention of the world. But I would rather travel and learn from history than just hiding behind those fairy tale castles and fairy tale little German towns. And I think life should be like that. And why human beings will never learn enough from history. Okay, that's my program today. I hope you enjoy, and please, yeah, there's a German gentleman. His name is Mr. Gunther Müller. He wrote a poem about coronavirus to me. This time I probably will mention that a little bit, and or read it to that, or post it to my channel. But thank you very much, Mr. Müller, and I really appreciate your contribution and your encouragement. I hope you enjoy my program, and I hope everyone healthier, wealthier, and happier in this very difficult time. Okay, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. See you next time.